Whoa, it's begun.
Hey, Newfie, I heard you spent some XP.
Yeah, I did. I used it to get second point in vitality and beauty by extension, and also contest in knowledge. And I still have enough for something else. I don't know what yet.
My experience points are 70. It's like 8 per point for skills. Right?
Oh.
Well, I know for like skill details, like empathy,
I don't
etiquette.
know what you would roll for DDoSing.
What? Knowledge, lore, knowledge, science, definitely.
You stumbled over some words and formed DDoS.
Yeah, I'm hacking you as we speak. So
The chart is on page 70 of the rulebook.
yeah. I know that for the skill details, crafts, lore, medicine, science for knowledge, those are all 6 points per.
8 times current.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Or 6 for the first one.
Which you can only get once because of how you start.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to get alert because we get that fairly often.
Sure. So if I did 6, be 6, 6 again, that'd be 12.
Yes.
Then I'd have 6
6
left.
and 6 again is 12.
So I could get alert right now. Alert level 2 right now, that is. Or, with one more skill point, I could get nature level 4.
Quick, do push-ups with all your Pokemon.
There's no way to get a player XP in the middle of a journey, yeah?
If you fought a battle,
Fight the nurse.
I'm sorry, I need the experience.
She's like, I understand. Knocked out with one click.
Let you beat her up.
Huh?
Does she just let you beat her up?
Yeah. She's like, the cops show up. She's like, no, it's okay. He needs the experience. She's like, yeah. Okay. Or I could just get empathy level 3 right now. So, boop. There we go. So that's 5 points left over. Empathy is Gempathy.
You should get more craft.
I could have gotten a second point in knowledge. In fact,
I'm glad that we waited to have this conversation until the game is actually going on.
I had to talk about my Togepi.
You know, the real dedicated viewers
For 2
get the
weeks?
behind the scenes.
Yeah, for 2 weeks I had to talk about my Togepi. So 6, tall, yeah. Yeah, sure. I'll spend 8 points to get a second point in knowledge, and 1 point, and 6 points to get 1 point in craft. So 8 plus 6 is 14. 17 minus 14 is 3. All right.
I
I'm
have to
done.
say, like, my favorite part of this song is definitely the part where it's just a high-pitched ring for several seconds.
Yeah, I was thinking that the first time it happened. I'm like, ooh, that's pleasant. All right, I'm ready. So,
Same.
I believe the scene should be starting on Newfie because they just let out a fire pig in the middle of town.
And it's not happy.
Mhm.
At least it's not 5 disobedience. So I've had 2 weeks to think of what I'm gonna say. And I have a very bullet point note in my mind of what I want to say.
Surely it will be rational now. Like,
We need better angry pig music. What's another word?
pig.
Angry pig.
Yeah.
Alright, Incompetech, give me pig music.
Alright, so
Nope, there's no pig music. I guess I have to settle for angry music.
yeah.
There's
So
no
if you-
angry music.
Wow, really? Alright, how about boss?
Wait, if I search for anger, I can get Danger Storm.
Yes, Danger Storm. So let me ask you this, Fuse.
No.
Hypothetically, you've just caught a Pokemon that's not happy about being caught, and you let it loose in town. Who are you in trouble with? The League or the police? If it causes trouble.
Both?
Yeah.
Then again, that's what the Pokeball's for. Just put it back in.
Can a Pokemon break out of its Pokeball after you've caught it?
Well, that's what catching it is defined as, but it can just leave.
Like, you mean walk away, or like what? It's in the Pokeball. What are its options?
Well, while it's in the Pokeball, nothing, but while it's out of the Pokeball, it can just beat you up, take your lunch money, and run away.
You say beat you up or eat you up?
Yes,
Either or.
depending. So it does. Is it working like the anime? You just push the button on the Pokeball and it just back into the ball.
Let me check how this system handles that.
I would also like to know the distance at which it's applicable. This music, though. This fucking pig is funky.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, you look, you funky cat. I'm here to lay down the groove. All right. It's like, what? Your style is whack. Huh?
Fuse, would you say this is a very dangerous pig?
How dare you say words in my presence?
And let me add the other danger track.
I think you mean danger.
It's by the same person.
Yeah, they all are.
What? All what? All everything?
All of these songs, that's what Incompetech is.
Unless you check Fanburst.
Oh, that's not guaranteed to be non-copyright.
You saying All of Me by Crush 40, the song for Shadow the Hedgehog, is not in the realm of free domain?
I doubt that.
You could probably pay like City Escape.
Yeah, you could probably risk your stream. You probably could.
I'm actually
it's a video
wondering
game
if I'm
soundtrack.
willing to take the risk of playing All of Me.
I know it's on there because it was. I didn't know how to delete songs once. So once you add a song to the playlist, I didn't know how to get them off of there for a while. So I just had Crush 40's "All of Me" Shadow the Hedgehog main theme on there for a while.
I mean, just put up a square of Shadow the Hedgehog footage on the stream as if you're playing.
Alright, what are we doing? We're looking for music? We're looking up rules. That's what we're looking up.
Right now I'm looking up like Crush 40's copyrights.
So, Jara, once Jara's done celebrating the evolution of Cubone into Marowak, and making sure Marowak is like healthy and safe enough to walk around. Which would you say they are? These?
At what time?
At the time that Newfie lets out Embor.
I believe Newfie's just doing that, like right when getting into the town.
No, I was there with him, and like I got all my Pokemon healed at the Pokemon Center, along with Jara doing.
Okay, so it has been a while then.
Yeah, and in chronological order, we saw Marowak evolve, or at least I saw Marowak evolve, and then we switched to Newfie's scene where she let out Embor. In terms of out of character chronology. What's that?
Who what?
You?
I said yes.
Yeah.
I agree. That is correct.
So, assuming by this point, Marowak is healed up enough to walk around without agitating or creating injury, then after Jara is done celebrating the evolution, Jara and the team are going to be going outside to meet Newfie and presumably see Embor.
It would be about that time that you start hearing angry pig noises from outside.
Okay. So, again, the question is Marowak fit to travel?
Yeah.
Alright, sweet. So, we hop out and we investigate the pig noises and hope that Marowak isn't...
I cannot
distraught.
stand the extended pause on this song.
I hope that Marowak is not distraught that we decided to capture the Assaultinator.
Assaultinator.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
hearing that,
assault-
Marowak is going to hide behind you.
Alright. I'll say it's okay. We took care of it once. We can take care of it again. Plus, I believe it was captured by our partner, Newfie.
Embor is 300 kilograms.
That's a lot.
So, we go out, and I bring my team. My team is all out of their balls. We exit the store and see the Embor in the streets. Embor in the sheets.
It would have been in the grass
Oh, okay.
somewhere.
Okay, that's at least there's that. So we go out.
So you
we
like
find,
left and went to a park.
Yeah.
and the Embor roared.
It makes sense with how much you visit the park that it would be somewhere nearby the Pokemon Center.
Sure. Sorry, I don't know if I cut you off saying something, Newfie. Or Pizza.
I don't think I was saying anything.
Okay. So, scene. Embor, furious from being caught, distraught for being out of its home, seeing Newfie let it out of a Pokeball, enter stage whatever, Jara and their crew.
Stage north.
Sure.
For as much
So-
as that matters.
So my first question to Fuse, is Embor immediately doing anything aside from looking
staring
at
you down.
Aside from roaring.
Pigs can't roar.
They can make a hideous loudly.
So what I'm going to say to it is, listen up, Embor, and in a very stern but neither positive nor negative tone, I'm going to
Alright.
okay, I'm going to tell it, listen, I captured you because you hurt one of my friend's friends, which is also my friend. And we can't have you doing that. Being a danger to mostly helpless people or Pokemons wandering in the forest. And I gotta remember what the rest of my mental bullet points were.
Something about self-discipline, traveling the world, getting stronger.
Yeah, I will. Let's see. I'm gonna offer, if you can behave yourself, I can offer you food and safety. If you can manage your temper and get along with everyone. What do pigs eat?
Whatever they want.
Oh yeah, everything. Almost as much as goats.
Whatever finds its way in front of their mouth.
So I want you to give me cool contest empathy, plus happiness plus loyalty, versus will plus disobedience.
Dang it, it's super high will.
What is its will?
9.
Alright, so 13 versus whatever you've got.
Okay. Good thing I put a point in the contest. I'm going to will this, by the way.
Yeah, and
Cool
Jara's nowhere to
contest empathy, happiness, loyalty.
I mean, at least it has a default 1 in both of those.
Yes.
Okay, that's 7 plus will.
be. Ooh boy. 4 successes.
3 successes.
4
But
successes.
4
Will.
because of will.
Yep.
And
But you're right, I didn't see the ones. Ooh!
4 successes.
4 successes!
oh, wow.
It's a tie.
Alright,
Jara, help me out here.
yeah, so, GM, it's up to you when this happens. Does this happen before Jara gets there, after Jara gets there, as Jara
As
gets
you're
there?
getting there.
As I'm getting there. So they're just staring each other down as I arrive?
So,
alright.
Newfie.
Mm-hmm.
How do I want to do this?
There could be some agitation as Embor sees the crew that took it down.
That's true. Are you on top of
No, at
Turtle?
this point, I'm walking in front of it with all my Pokemon backing me.
every
I
time
want you to
forget
give
the
me a
name of the
tough
Pokemon.
plus contest plus intimidate.
Me?
No.
Okay. Hey, I'm showing up. Tough contest intimidate. Newfie.
Yep. I do have more will I could spend. Yes. I have 2 will left. This feels important, so I'm gonna will it again.
3,
Made
nice.
it okay.
You did all right. Right, so Embor, after that contest of wills, is going to throw a punch at you and stop just before it connects.
That's good.
As you just stand there, not flinching.
The sternest.
Which means you are willing to take that punch.
I mean, at least I could, I think.
Either you brave or you stupid.
So Embor crosses its arms, gives a light smirk, and sits down. +1 loyalty.
Whoa. Oh yeah, I do have +1 health because of buying a vitality.
You did it. You won.
Nice.
So let's see, do all, like, Pokemons that have arms have the strike move? Just
All
as a default?
Pokemon have strike.
Oh, okay.
And people.
Corsola, strike.
Okay.
Diglett, strike.
Ditto, strike. No, not transform. Alright, so Jara shows up and inquires as to if everything's alright.
Abra, punch it.
Stern Abra confusion.
Okay, Jara, I think we're better than a few seconds ago. We've got to start.
Let me look at my stats real quick.
I wonder if he thinks Jara is tough too, since he took a flamethrower.
No, I didn't. Well, yeah, I guess I took 1 flamethrower. Well, did I? What's my health at? So you're at 5. I definitely took some damage, but then there was a flamethrower that I took that didn't happen because the loyalty of my Torterra made it do its own thing, which subverted the flamethrower action. But either way, it did see me like go up to it using my own body to rip something out of its hand. So that's got to take some guts. Yeah, I think Jaro wants to ask the Embor to apologize to Marrowhack.
Alright, go ahead and give me a tough contest intimidate. Because you're not going to reason with it.
Apologize.
I'm not gonna like. Alright, tough contest intimidate. Let's see, tough contest. So that's 4 dice. And oh, that's greater than 4. Yeah. And I'll wheel this. 3 successes versus 4 successes.
I say, don't worry, Jara. Just give him time.
Alright. It turns to Marowak and gives it a big smile.
Somewhere down the line, these two are gonna have a battle. Okay.
I mean, like, I'm not going to say this out loud to the Emperor, but I want it to remember that we took it down once, we could take it down again.
Yeah. I mean, like, yeah, okay, yeah. Wait, hold on. I did just do a tough yada yada. And can I use the fact that we just beat this thing as any sort of advantage?
No, it doesn't
Okay.
remember like anything that was going on.
Okay.
It was blind with rage.
Okay. Well then, Jar will cross his arms and say, "All right, maybe later then," and take Marowak back to the group.
Sweet Marowak, Chara.
Oh, thank you. They deserved the evolution. I don't know. Like they did it themselves. I don't know. It's like I don't want to say like, oh, thank you. I tried real hard for it. It's like Marowak deserved it. This victory on their own.
I mean, it was specifically the bond between you and him that
Yeah.
got him to where he is.
Yeah, but I don't want to be like bragging like, oh yeah, I'm the best friend ever. Yeah, that's why it happened. It's like, no, yeah, I'm proud of the Marowak for allowing itself to get this far. It's like nice Marowak. It's like, thanks. You should tell that to it too. Like,
Looking great, Marowak.
I give Newfie a
Marowak nods from behind Jara.
I thought you were gonna say from behind Torterra, where I can't see him.
All right, so I believe our mission was. Oh, I don't want to move that arrow. I believe our mission was Chainsword of Millet, which is going to be 2 days. About, yeah. So, I asked Newfie if there's anything they'd like to do in Chainstore while we're here.
There is.
Oh,
I'm gonna buy something for my new Pokemons.
What's my money looking like?
Still 0.
No, it's 20.
Thank goodness for that Poke Healthcare.
Honestly. Let me see. What can I get for 20 Poke? Like a ribbon.
A snack out of a vending machine. A piece of candy.
Roll luck.
Rare can't know.
Roll luck so it doesn't get stuck.
Common candy.
See, is there anything I can get?
Maybe
Rock
even an
Ruff?
uncommon candy.
Is there anything I can get Rockruff besides a collar? Like, what else would a dog wear?
Give it a hat. Give it some shoes.
I think dogs usually don't like shoes.
Give that bitch some shoes.
I don't think a Rockruff could wear a collar.
Yeah, it does have.
Oh, no. Piece of
Something.
accessory. 10 Poke.
You'd have to get like a tailor-made collar.
How much would that be?
How much is an accessory normally?
10.
100.
Piece of accessory is 10. Pokemon costume is 250.
I'm
Fashionable.
mostly just getting a piece of accessory for each of mine. But I do have a lot of money right now, so I'm willing to spend.
I want to get
Little
a
bracelets on its paws.
Oh. I have items. I can sell something.
I'll ask
Something
him
on one of its ears.
I'll ask him if he wants the spiky kind of bracelet. cup.
Spiky bracers for each leg.
How much
Rockruff
would that
is more
cost?
than okay with that idea.
How much does that cost times 4?
And that would just be 40 total.
40.
Yeah.
4D total? Roll 4D total.
Well, now my remaining
4D
money-
Yeah. 4D.
4D, all real numbers.
Get a 1, a 6,
4.
and a... Yeah. Honestly.
Infinitely unlikely.
Sorry, Newfie.
I was just saying, now my total money is 2,444. And I'm going to ask Embor, what kind of thing does it want in terms of an accessory?
Give me cool contest empathy.
I think I'm going to buy a point in empathy.
Empathy is very useful to have.
Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and do that, since I got the leftover experience for it.
Alright, I want to sell...
Cook on to sympathy. Ooh.
Ooh, nice. Critical hit.
It gives you a look that you decipher as, if you try to put anything on me, I will kill you. But also, I secretly would love to have a spiked collar.
Well, if you give it a spiked collar, then you're obeying both rules. If you don't put it on him, just to, like, hand it to him, then it's like, yeah, I won't put anything on you, but here you go.
Embor seems dexterous enough to be able to use his hands.
And if he isn't, then you see him trying to put it on, and you can be like, "Hey, buddy, I'm here for you."
No. What you need to do is buy a spiked collar, and then just put it down somewhere and tell it not to touch it.
Is that what his 5 successes are telling him?
Yes.
Oh, I guess that's what I should do.
If you want it to do something, you have to make sure that it thinks that it's doing it out of defiance.
And something it already wants to do anyway.
Yeah. Hopefully they have large size spiked collars. I want to buy a spiked collar for my whale lord.
Sure, we'll move you up to the Whale Lord floor.
You mean down to the Waylord floor? It's the basement, man. They're not putting that big of stuff on anything lower than underground. Or anything higher, rather.
Anything lower than underground.
It's like, yes, we built our building into a pyramid shape with the largest section on top. Go on.
Crunch.
Yeah.
I was gonna say maybe they have a big underground pool for the whale lord fitting room.
Fuse, did we ever determine what a berry sells for?
Probably not.
Mm-hmm.
I
mean,
think you had
Not as
roll.
in we haven't, or not as in it wouldn't?
It wouldn't.
Alright. Not even an uncommon berry?
Probably not, no.
If only there were some sort of market town where I could bargain with people on what prices to use.
Yeah, but you left.
What if he cooks the berry into food, then sells the food?
It depends on the quality.
Well, either way, I'm assuming the spiked color is the normal price.
Yep.
Now, Embor, I bought the spiked color, but I know you definitely don't want to wear it, so I'm not going to give it to you.
Good.
And I just toss it somewhere to the
Put it in the trash!
I want to make it dig out of the trash.
You need to explicitly tell it to not put it on.
I mean, in that case, where do I put it then? I mean, it's weird if I throw it away, and I can't, and it's finders keepers technically. That's how the rules are.
And how better to tell someone not to put something on than throwing the article of clothing away?
That does make sense. I'll find a trash can that doesn't have a bunch of dirty food in it. Then throw it away.
Right now, I'm just imagining, like, trainers, like, on bikes, just riding around the park waiting for somebody to drop something. Mine!
And more, you slam through around that trainer.
Oh. Funky Embor music still plays from the heavens. Well, I guess I could sell an antidote. How much could I sell an antidote for? On their own, in store price, an antidote is 100. But I seem to remember that you don't want us being able to sell things back for buying price.
Yeah, nowhere close.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to just go to a store and like, hey, I want to sell you this thing you're selling.
I could get a refund. I could try to get a refund. Like, hey, I bought this here, and turns out there's berries out there that do the same thing, so I don't want it anymore. It's like, I was like, I'm going. I'm thinking about going vegan for my medicines. Yeah. So
They don't accept returns.
Okay. Well, we'll be going through Chain Store again at some point. We can get. Are accessories sold in every town, or is Chain Store?
Not necessarily. Chain Store is the store town.
Yeah. Definitely. Alright, well, I express my love for my Pokemon through actions rather than items. So, and I don't have enough money to get all of my Pokemon in an accessory right now.
I can lend you some money.
I did pay you back already.
Basically, you can find anything at Chain Store, and anything you can't find in Chain Store, you can find at Newcomb, if you wait long enough.
Looking for an Arceus.
So
Level
this is
1.
the part of your journey where you start traveling as far away from these two towns as possible.
Yeah, so that's why I'm like, that's the reason I'm like, maybe. We could work jobs.
I have enough money.
And there's still a gym here.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah, I know where that is.
Oh! Maybe I want to challenge the gym leader to a contest. It's like, I do have a beautiful Torterra.
Did you learn which contest he participates in?
I don't even think Jara knows about the contest. Did the person to ask the person about it even say anything to the group about it?
I don't remember.
Like, I think you saw him, like, officiating one of the contests.
So, would Jara have any reason to believe that challenging this gym leader to a contest of looks and whatever, tough, cool, beauty, cute, and smart, is a thing that can get a badge? Also, does Jara even care about badges? I think the answer is no.
It's still something fun to do with your Pokemon.
Yeah. Do badges provide any bonuses to us other than just, yeah, got a badge? Like in the games?
I don't think so. Experience.
Sure.
Being able to challenge the Elite Four.
Sure.
That.
I mean, like, yeah, okay, in the games, the badges do several things. They allow you to use higher level Pokemon, use certain moves, and challenging the Elite Four allows you to go to different islands, kind of. But well, this person's a Leaf gym leader, yeah.
No. He's a grass type gym
Yeah,
leader.
Grass type, Leaf type, plant type. Oh, then my Torterra. Ooh. So,
I suppose I'll mention that after Chaw's contest, I'd be fine with challenging the gym regularly.
GM, the tough, cool, beauty, cute, smart only has 5 pegs on it, while the regular stats don't. But it said that the vanity stats are mirrors of the stats they're attached to. Does that count even so far as saying if I had 6 vitality, I would have 6 beauty, despite only having 5 pegs on the stat list?
I don't know. I mean, the main stats only go up to 6, and they don't even. That's just the examples.
Mm-hmm.
Too much beauty, you need to start melting people's faces because it's too perfect.
Well, now, they do go up to 6 in that if you had 5 dice, you rolled them, you got all successes, and in the same roll spent a will, you could get 6 successes with 5 dice. Technically.
But that's for the score.
Uh,
It's just examples.
Sure. Yeah. I'm fine with not challenging them yet. Well, we can progress a little bit first.
I guess we're planning on walking back sometime later.
Yeah.
But now I don't know if I want to challenge the grass gym now or
Well,
later.
I don't think Newfie knows about the contest thing. If you challenge the guy and Jara's there to, like, would Jara be allowed to, like, accompany?
Sure.
So yeah, if Jara can accompany Newfie, and maybe, possibly, Jara will see, like, what this gym is about with the whole contest, beauty, yada yada. Or at least the gym leader. And through that be inspired to do it. So maybe if you go first, Jara will follow suit. Perhaps. So yeah, go for it if you want.
Mayhaps.
Mayhaps. Matt Paps.
No, I just want to note that on the trainer sheets, in the upper blue section, the badges word is pure white, but in the pink section, the GES is yellow colored.
Yeah.
Hmm?
In the PDF for your character sheet, there's a blue section and a pink section. In both sections, it's exactly the same, almost, with the exception of color and the fact that the word badges is completely white in lettering on the blue section, but in the pink section, it's white for BAD and orange for GES. Probably irrelevant to pretty much everything, but still a fact.
It got my attention.
So, will Newfie be challenging this gym leader?
For that, I think we should do a combination of resting and training.
Okay, sure. What time is it, GM?
Oh, well, you see, the blue part isn't for badges. It's for your bad guess.
Oh yeah, that's right. If you guess at something and it's bad enough, the GM can tell you to make a mark there. If you get too many,
Yeah,
you
mark a
die.
bad guess.
Oh, you thought that was a place for badges? Mark a bad guess on your sheet. Clearly. All right. Yeah. What time is it? Like, we determined a time, but
We did determine a time.
you want to just say noon?
I think it was somewhere around there.
Sure. Let's do the time warp again.
Did we already train today? I don't remember.
No,
I think
don't think so.
no, we did. We explicitly did because that's why Cubone got beat up from hide
Oh
and seek.
yeah, that was today.
Yeah, that was all today.
Yeah. So I know I trained.
Busy day.
Yeah, all my Pokemon were part of that, so
Okay.
we should rest.
Yeah. So let's say it's noon. We rest for 8 hours. It's now 8 p.m. Grandiose. Unless you want to say we dick around and go to sleep at some later time in the day.
Like a reasonable time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should just get back
Let's-
to the regular sleep schedule.
Yeah, so we go to bed at, what, 8 p.m., 10 p.m.? What is a regular sleep schedule? I ask as a player.
I think a regular sleep schedule would be like 10 to 6.
Sure. Alright, so we go to bed at 10 and wake up at 6. Whoa, boy.
But what are you doing in the meantime?
Well, we did shopping. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jara doing the window version. with my
We'll
Torterra.
just shop for 10 hours.
Plus, like, therapy for my Marowak, because Embor's still here. Grooming. Oh yeah, grooming. Grooming's the other thing we haven't done in a while. So I will groom my Pokemon for 10 hours. Shopping. Huh?
I'm going to not bother rolling empathy to know that Embor doesn't want to be groomed.
What can I roll? Fuse. What can I roll to, while grooming my Pokemon, flaunt how happy they are being taken care of by a loving trainer to the Embor?
Roll to not die.
Like I don't want to be like looking at the Embor the whole time while combing my whatever and be like, oh, they love it so much. That's not what I'm doing. I'll do more subtle than that. Just like have my Torterra be like facing the direction of the Embor as I trim its hedges.
And then the Torterra says, "Oh, I love this."
Yeah, Torterra. Jara believes we all have a desire to do good and be in good company in our hearts. I don't know. Yeah, so shopping, grooming, having fun with my Pokemon in a non-training sense. And then we go to bed at 10. Wake up the next day, yeah?
Alright, while you were going over that, I was frantically trying to see if there were any semblance of contest rules in the book.
Are you comfortable with making up the rules for them for the entire rest of our roleplay today?
And then forgetting
on the spot?
every time what I chose to do and just doing it different for each one?
Are you ready for that?
It's like, no. You see, the super rank of the beauty contest does it this way. During these 10 hours, you could join a contest.
Do I see one? I don't think Jar would seek it out.
Like, there would just be, like, a contest hall that you could go to. This is one of the places that has those.
I don't know what that is. Does Jara know what that is? Can I get some lore or whatever to know what that is?
It's a place where contests happen.
Like competitive rock, paper, scissors?
Yeah, so I'm gonna go into the Jara's gonna go in to the contest hall and ask what contests are and what they're about.
You would know.
Well, then tell me. Tell the audience. For those of you out there who don't know.
So, contests are competitions between 4 trainers with 1 Pokemon each. They are distributed amongst 5 different attributes, being the contest stats, and each contest has one of 4 ranks: normal, super, hyper, and master, in that order.
So, there are 4 contests per contest?
So you have to, win a normal rank contest, for example, in order to go to super rank. And so on through master rank.
Hold on a sec.
And then there's a big contest for people who have completed master rank contests.
Is that S rank?
I don't know.
Alright.
There's a version of that in the anime, but I don't care.
So, you said
It's
there's...
a seasonal festival.
God.
So 4 times a year.
I'm distracted because Cat is
Good.
deciding to exist in my space. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Huh.
Yeah, Fuse, I know we determined a time of the year it was, but does anyone remember?
I know that one of the festivals actually had already happened. That was the one that you had watched.
I'm back.
I think that was the Spring Festival.
Mm-hmm.
I believe summer has happened.
Okay, then it was probably the Summer
Or it is
Festival.
summer.
That's what I think. So fall's coming up. Might be wrong. It might have been spring, but I'm gonna say summer. So,
I should sign up Embor.
you're saying that one person, well, 4 people rather, 4 people go in. One of them is me. I, as one person, will be putting one Pokemon in.
Yes. And then
And that
there are
Pokemon-
4 rounds. During
And
each
each
round,
round-
you choose a move that you have, and you do something cool with it, related to whatever the contest is.
Do contests have like a theme? Like today's theme is
No,
lumberjacking. I don't know, man. Today's theme is Sharknado. Oh.
go Sharpedo!
Whoa!
Today's your day.
You made it.
Sharpedo.
So for each
cast
move that
form.
you use, you get rated based on your performance,
Okay.
and whoever gets the best total is the winner.
So in this scenario, would you say that within the context of a contest, you send forth your Pokemon? Let's say the category they're going for is strength or beauty. In this case, vitality, beauty. So you want to use a move that within the book is defined has strength defined by its vitality stat. That would be considered a good move for that round.
Probably.
Yeah.
Depends on what you do with it. You would want to use a move that you could use in a way that is the most beautiful.
Is that purely objective? Or is it like...
So you have to get creative. Like using Ice Beam to create an ice statue.
Like, you probably wouldn't be using Dream Eater in this circumstance, but maybe if you were to use, like, Swift and make stars dance around the room.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is strange.
So contest Pokemon want to have the highest number of moves.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, Jar will enter a contest. I don't know why Jar is entering
Which
a
one?
contest. What are the options?
Contest stats.
Tough, cool, beauty, cute, smart. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, who knows moves? Or I'm gonna look at Nido King's entry in the Pokedex real quick.
This is Embor's chance to impress everyone with Odor Sleuth.
Maybe you can find out that its personality stinks.
I sniffed out that judge is afraid of me.
I smile at them. Menacingly.
10.
Good. You live another day. Says the Pokemon. Well, looking at all my Pokemon, yeah, I'm gonna do something real quick. I'm gonna give Nidoran some stats. So in the Pokedex I'm seeing, I see it's the evolution conditions, yeah? Within the context of the Pokedex, I do see the evolution conditions of a Pokemon, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright.
Can a psychic Pokemon with like 10 insight learn how to speak English? Telepathically?
Probably.
Think English.
Neat.
I once ran a Pokemon RP that featured a Greninja that spoke sign language. They could speak sign language.
Well,
Just that talented.
my
I speak Braille.
my Cubone has the largest array of moves. And by that I mean my Marowak. So I'm gonna give my Marowak. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry, I'm taking a while.
Don't worry, your time taking allowed me to eat some Doritos.
Dexterity, that. Alright, so if I bump this up, boop, I'm spending 20 points there. And that is gaining 3 levels for my Pokemon, for my Marowak. So I just bumped my level 2 dexterity to level 3 dexterity. Do I gain 2 levels from that or 3?
I
As
believe
many
3.
Yeah, okay. And I'll spend 6 points on Brawl. Ooh. All right, yeah, I want to enter my my Marowak into the contest.
Which one?
I'll say Strength. Or no, Dexterity.
That's not a contest.
Cool, then.
Time to find some contest music.
Alright, hold on.
Yeah, let me change it back to the other one.
What would be an equivalent of grace?
Beauty?
Beauty. Sure. Okay. There it is.
There it is.
There it is. All right.
Woo.
So,
There it is.
yes, beauty is the contest that Marowak will be entering.
Marowak.
Marowak. Oh, are foreign objects allowed within the contest?
Yeah, you're encouraged to have accessories.
All right.
Having a good show at the start of the contest can improve your score.
Hold on, let me look something up again.
Did you want to buy Marowak a costume?
Where's the nearest shore? Like lake shore. I want. This is gonna sound weird. I want to know where the largest or the nearest large amount of sand is.
See, there's a day there, more than day there, so over here, I think, is the nearest. Wherever you want to go, it's a day away.
Yeah, that's true. Could I, in chain store, could I find like a pound of fine-grained sand for $20 or less?
And if you look long enough.
It'll take you a day to look.
So this is. That's not good. How about and I'm allowed to use one move per round, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, and for every move that you use, instead of whatever it says to roll, you would use contest and perform.
Every roll?
Yes, every move.
So is that for accuracy or damage?
You're not damaging anything.
Right. So instead of cute plus contest plus perform or something.
Yo, that's a bad example.
Oh, okay. What was the other one?
Instead of cute plus contest plus perform, you would use cute plus contest plus perform.
All right. I was actually genuinely looking at a move that was using cute plus contest perform. So instead of dexterity fight brawl, cute contest perform.
No. Dexterity contest perform.
Oh, okay.
Rather, cool contest perform.
Sure. Well, in that case, sure. Let's check in on Newfie while I figure some stuff out.
I am watching you figure stuff out for the contest.
Wonderful.
So most things would still use cool, if that's the way it was done. I might have to look at the actual contest effects of every move to see what they should be using.
Hmm.
Oh boy, time for the list of moves. Alright, give me moves and I'll tell you what they use.
Flame wheel.
Beautiful.
So, in this case, it would be using.
Beauty contest perform.
Okay. Tail whip.
Cute.
Rage.
Tough.
I'm guessing tough, yeah. Bone rush.
Tough.
Okay. So, beautiful, cute, tough. But I can use a tough move in a way that would be beautiful.
Yeah, it's more about how you use it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna make it like based on whatever you're doing.
Sweet. So if
that
I
makes more sense.
Yeah.
We don't need the games, especially since they stopped giving those attributes after contest stopped being a thing.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, it's just like what you're trying to make it like. Yeah, okay, no, let's just make it fucking training rules. You say what you're gonna do.
Yeah, basically.
GM says what you roll. All right, so, but it is still contest perform
Yes.
all the time. All right. Well, in that case, close this. Open up. All right, so you don't exist. Thank you. All right, 28. I can say 8 times that.
So yeah, you gotta do well in all 4 of the rounds of the competition. You want to not use the same thing multiple times. And you want to make sure that your Pokemon is well groomed and accessorized for bonus points.
Okay.
And now I'll ask again if you want to borrow some money to buy him accessories.
I want to think what best suit the Marowak.
More skulls.
I definitely have an idea of what's going to be going down.
Something that would look good on Marowak and be good for beauty.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I make 3 shiny rolls.
No fair. Somebody shows up with a shiny Pokemon.
In the novice rank. Normal rank.
They got to start somewhere.
Does that get you bonus points?
Oh, definitely.
Ooh.
All right. So I've just gotten my Cubone 1 point in contest and 2 points in perform, and I'm gonna have to rely on its existing skills because 8 points is not enough to up anything else. Well, yeah, no.
Oh, and the question fuse is Embor's gender a 50-50?
No. Embor is a starter.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Yes, I'm entering my Marowak. Oh wait. So yeah. If Newfie will loan me like
female
fine
on an 8.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna ask for whatever money of a loan as the items I'm looking for cost. One is 1 pound bag fine sand. A costume for my Marowak of its choosing. My Marowak is going to choose its own costume. So that's 250 for the costume alone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, candles. Yes. How about clay jar? No, that seems too much. It seems like it might be too much. Oh, something breakable that won't make too much of a mess when it breaks. Which a clay jar seems like the thing for, but also might be putting too much effort in.
You don't want to be a tryhard.
You shouldn't be breaking anything on stage.
Yeah.
Unless it's a brick.
Sure, a large stone. I want to go out into nature and ask my Marowak to point out the largest stone it can see that it has confidence it will be able to break through. Reminder that my Marowak has 3 strength and a bone club.
How is the club handled here?
Where's the club? Plus 2 strength during attacks.
Just plus 2.
Yeah.
Oh, I will say that will also apply to tough and contests.
Oh, cool. Thank you. And it does not have to be a break in 1 hit. So that type of stone. So that's stone.
So let's get
handles.
Insight, survival, or insight and knowledge, actually.
Is that from me?
No, from
it.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah.
Marowak's the one looking.
Yeah, Marowak. So
By
insight.
your explicit request.
Yes. Insight, knowledge.
Yeah,
Pokemon
insight,
don't have
knowledge, something.
Knowledge is the one skill the Pokemon don't have. They have fight survival
Insight.
contest.
Say that
So
again, please.
just
So,
insight.
Insight.
All right. Like insight times 2.
No?
All right. All right. Here's its insight.
Alright. Shows up with a pretty big rock.
All right. Sweet. All right, and I ask Torterra to help bring that with the bag of sand and an outfit, as well as some candles.
What are you getting the bag of sand for?
It could be a surprise. Do you want me to?
Like, are you using it for an accessory?
No. Well, an
Okay.
accessory to a performance, but not a worn accessory.
Make it 15.
Okay.
You know, it would probably be hard to find just a small 1-pound bag. Probably
Check
be
out a pet store.
50-pound bags.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there are tiny Pokemon. Yeah.
This is irrelevant to bags of sand, though,
Like,
that you buy.
if I were to buy a bag of sand, I would be either going to a arts and crafts store or I would be going to a pet store.
That kind of sand. If I meant just like landscaping.
No, like
Sand.
fine, no imperfections sand. I want like very fine sand.
Well, okay then.
All right. So that's that, and what else?
Candles.
Yeah, the candles are for that. Goldish for that. Sand is for that. What's the fourth move? How many moves are we using here? 4?
Yes.
Okay.
Can Combi produce wax for candles?
If a move is a multi-turn move, do I get to use every succession of that move as one turn? For example, rollout. If I were to use rollout, could I have all of its passes be counted as one performance, despite the fact that in combat it would take multiple turns?
And you would just use it once as a performance.
Right. Again, I'm sorry this is taking long. I'm doing a bit of setup to this.
I'm going to be right back.
It's like I have focus energy, but that's not really going to do much. Growl and Leer, that's pretty basic. Thrash and Bone Club, maybe. Bone Rush, too. Thrash, Bone Club, and Bone Rush.
You know what's the best thing about Embor's spiked collar?
What?
The fact that nobody will ever see it.
Because of the fluffage.
the fire.
No. How long is a one-move performance allowed to take on stage?
One move.
Alright, I might be overthinking this, but I'm just going to say Jara is too. If I am.
I'm back.
Alright, I think I have an idea of what I'm going to do. Sure. Alright, I got it. Beauty. Contest. Well, first of all, costume. First of all, money. Alright, so we're spending 15 on the bag of sand. What do you want us to say for candles? I want like 16 candles.
What kind of candles?
Just plain. Well, yeah, just plain. I don't
Short
want
and
it to
thick or tall and skinny?
short and thick. Many kinds. Actually, that'll assist with the performance.
A pack of 5 candles would be 5 per. It would also be 10 poke.
Alright, so 10 for a pack of 5. I'll just say 15 candles. So 5, 5, 5, 15. 15 for the candles, 15 for the sand.
And that's for generic, like, long candles.
Yeah, I think in its simplicity, it has its own beauty to it. Yes. And then the costume of Cubone's own choice. And I want to tell Cubone's like, I want you to pick out a costume that you feel represents you. It's like in your purest form. Should I do insight?
Nope.
Okay.
So I'm assuming like somebody would offer to go with the Marowak to help pick out a costume.
Uh-huh. And this is
Do
a question
you
of,
want this, or do you want them to just like, no, wander around the store and find stuff?
I trust Cubone to know Cubone best. It's just unfiltered them, what they've been through.
So just wandering around the department store until a costume happens.
Yeah, and I will follow it around as it's doing this. So it doesn't look like an unattended Marowak. An unattended Alolan Marowak.
Alright, so give me insight, survival, alert.
Insight. There you are. Survival. Alert. And that's for the Cubone, not for me.
Actually, make it insight contest perform.
Oh. Okay. And that's Cubone's stats.
Yes.
Wow.
Again, you're not helping.
Wow. Can Cubone reroll that?
Yeah, Cubone can try again in a -2. If you reject the first costume.
I'm gonna say. Oh, okay. How soon does it see the first costume?
Well, it's picking out parts.
All right. I'm gonna say that the first one happens pretty quickly, and I'm gonna say let's look at I'm not saying no, but let's look around the costume to see if you see anything you like that fits you even better.
Yeah, like the first time, it's just like running around finding anything that it kind of likes.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, this looks nice, until it has like a horrible mess of colors.
Mm-hmm. And again, that's what I said. It's I'm not saying no, but I'd like just to go for a second pass, just to make sure you didn't miss anything, and see if you see anything that works even better.
The second time, Cubone is now inspired. Also Marowak.
Yeah.
So Marowak's going around all over the place. Ends up with a costume with a lot of purples.
Oh.
Some fire designs. A subtle honeycomb pattern.
Ah! Ah! Wonderful. I love it. Jara loves it.
Because Marowak isn't itself if it doesn't have any of you.
Ah!
So I'm assuming that's shirt and pants. Which has the fire? Which has the honeycomb?
Both.
Oh, I like it.
It's a very detailed department store offering.
Yeah.
I hug the Marowak. Like, oh, you sweetie, you softy. Love it.
Like, this place is more or less just a bunch of fabrics.
Wow.
Like, fabrics and accessories.
Oh, right.
And professional help.
So that's 250 plus 30, so 280 in total.
Plus the 15.
Well, 250 plus 15 plus 15.
What's the second 15?
Sand and candles.
Candles were 10 for 5, and you got 3.
Oh, okay.
So that's 30.
So 295.
Okay.
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 Oh yeah, I should mention that I just rebought those 2 cans of Poke food that ended up being unused somewhere out in the desert.
You did it.
All right. What about Poke food in the desert?
When I was trying to get those 4 Pokemon's attention, but they all ran past the food that I threw down.
What'd they run past it for?
Because they're chasing the meat truck.
Oh yeah. You picked them back up?
No, I never bothered picking the food back up.
Okay. All right. So I'm ready. 295 is the money I borrow. Well, 275 is the money I borrow from Newfie, and I pitch in 20 of it, which is all I have. If Newfie's okay with loaning it.
Yep. Well, I guess I should raise my amount by 20.
And I'll lower my amount by 20. So with all these purchases, we now have a large rock, a small bag of sand, a set of 15 candles, a new costume, And we are ready for the contest.
Yep.
All right. Beauty contest. I go and I sign up Cubone and I bring Marowak and I bring Marowak with. What do I see? What do we see?
Alright, so you have to wait for a while.
Okay.
Because they need to have 4 people total. There
I
are
would say
2 people there currently. Can you give
I
me
would-
a 1d3?
sure. This is how many days we're waiting. One.
Alright, that one isn't there yet.
Oh. I was gonna say Newfie. Newfie could put, whatever effort she wants to, and have a Pokemon join last minute.
I mean, the thing is, then I'd be competing against you.
That's true. Yeah, I don't want you to lose that bad.
Just wait until you see Embor's.
Yeah, I was gonna
Oh.
say. Embor's like steps to he signs himself up. Better not.
No. I mean, he would be technically one of the best stats and moves, but
Yeah.
I don't think he has the loyalty for that yet. Or obedience.
Does he have the obedience to not do it?
Alright, so,
I'm keeping him in his Pokeball.
so waiting
Yeah.
with you in this area,
Mm-hmm.
there is a nice lady with an Absol.
Oh.
And a guy with a Rowlet.
Nice. I greet them, ask them their names.
They are Dagmare with the Absol and Abram with the Rowlet.
I ask them how long they've been performing in contests.
First time for both.
I say same.
I just tried to Google Rowlet, accidentally spelled roulette.
Russian roulette.
Freudian slip.
All right. How confident do their Pokemons look? Can I get an empathy?
Yes.
Sweet. Insight, contest, empathy. 3, 3, 2. Three successes.
Alright, the Rowlet looks like it's intently eyeing the competition, looking for weaknesses. The
Should I roll?
Absol looks like it's been properly trained. It's just sitting there, barely moving. Refined.
I break its legs. I'm kidding.
Not so refined now. Now I'll win the contest.
After I get out of jail. Poke jail. Alright, yeah, I make small talk, hoping to get... Hello? Who's here?
Mayo.
Yeah, I make small talk with the other contestants, get chummy with them. Like, hopefully... Like, I want to see if at any given point I can have them, like... I don't know. I want it to be more personal when they see my performances. Also, music.
We can finally get away from one note being held for way too long.
And one note that is way too high, being way too yeah. So I endeavor to make it a more personable experience for when they see me perform by introducing myself and my Pokemon and talking to them and just being a nice lad, telling them about my stories.
And while that's going on, after short waits, another nice lady comes in
Well,
and registers her Helioptile.
Helioptile. I want to look that up.
It should be in a cute contest.
Yeah, it should.
You should be in a cute contest.
Oh. Also, I finally found a reason why I couldn't play the actual music from Game Boy Pokemon, and that is because every mini GSF file also requires a GSF lib file. It's kind of like a personal audio font for the
You
game.
don't have the libraries.
Yeah, well, let's try this. Ah, it doesn't work.
You could just get the music from YouTube.
Yep, it doesn't work. I suppose I'll have to download it from somewhere else. In the meantime, enjoy some Kirby music.
I will. All right. I greet the newly arrived lady and ask her the same questions, like, "Oh, are you a new contestant? Like, how many? Like, are you? Is this your first time performing?"
Are you here for the beauty contest?
I am.
Then you'll see very soon.
Oh boy. I pet my Marowak.
Good. Alright, so with everybody here, it's time for the contest.
Yes.
I will be in the audience.
Oh man, Doofy's gonna influence the outcome slightly. Because the show round actually is based on the audience.
Am I allowed to have other Pokemon present? Not performing, but... And
No.
not, like, on stage. Not on stage, just, like, to the side. Like, in the audience, off stage. Just around.
You could have them with Newfie.
Hmm.
They all trust me.
Yeah. Alright.
It's got a big Torterra in the middle of the...
Torterra's
Stands.
not allowed.
Oh. I could... Torterra could be additional seating.
No.
Alright.
It's my favorite Kirby song.
Yeah, sorry, I added some Metroid.
Oh man, it's Kirby and Luigi Superstar Saga.
If you're
Alright.
going to keep laughing, I'm going to add some F-Zero. Then you'll be sorry.
Alright. I'm sorry I didn't do this sooner. So...
So, first we have Dagmar and Absol cheering.
Woo! I clap.
No, you're giving them points. Up next, Abram with Rowlet.
Oh, hold on. What moves are they using? What
They're
do they
not.
do?
This is the show round. They're
Oh.
walking onto the stage,
Alright.
cheering. Jara and Marowak.
Yes, I walk on the stage and I give a small bow, and hopefully Marowak does too.
There's a lot of cheering.
Oh! I blush and wave before walking off.
No, you stay there.
Oh, okay. Oh, alright. No, I leave. It's too much!
No, I'm doing too well. And Lindsay with Helioptile. Cheering.
Yay! And I clap again.
I'm frenetically trying to find some appropriate thing. Give me a moment, please.
Oh, and everything I'm going to be doing up to this on stage is things I will have discussed with my Marowak up to the point. I'm not just going to be springing the steps onto the Marowak as it happens, but I will onto you and the viewers at home.
Yay.
Oh,
So up first is Absol. Absol is going to use Taunt on Marowak.
I didn't know we were allowed to use other Pokemon as targets for moves.
Not damaging moves.
Okay. Alright, Taunt on Marowak. What does that do?
Let's see if it hits. It does. So they are sacrificing this performance round to make it so that Marowak can only use damaging moves for the next 4 rounds.
Fun fact, that removes exactly one of my rounds.
That puts score there.
So we're gonna have to improvise.
Alright, judges are not pleased. So no points for that.
Ooh.
And that's the Absol who's doing that?
Yes.
Alright. I make no comment of it as they come off stage. How's Cubone looking? Or Marowak. How's Marowak looking? Yeah, I also comfort my Marowak. It's like, it's okay. We'll think of something.
Marowak's confident.
Yeah! I do a single fist pump. Yeah! Are we allowed to go on stage with our Pokemon? Yeah.
Yeah, you're like on a different part of the stage.
Okay.
You're behind the Pokemon.
If it's anything like the anime, then you can be part of the act.
Alright, Rowlet. During this time, Rowlet is going to stand there, laughing evilly.
Can you repeat that?
Rowlet is laughing evilly. The judges are confused.
I planted a bomb somewhere in the building. If you don't make me win.
Like, could you repeat that? Because the sound is cut off.
The Rowlet's laughing evilly.
Could you repeat that?
No.
Okay. Alright, Marowak.
Alright, so Marowak first brings the boulder on stage. I come out behind the Marowak before the Marowak performs.
Judges are intrigued.
And I give a bow, and I tell the audience, today my Marowak will be telling you its story. In 4 parts. Part 1 is the barrage of life. And the instructions I have given my Marowak is, treat this boulder as life has treated you up until the day we met. And the action it is using is rage. Well, thrash right now. Rage comes later. Thrash.
Alright, so this is definitely tough.
Okay. So it is using tough plus contest plus perform. And it is using its thick club, so +2 tough.
Yep.
Is that correct? Alright. /R +5 +7. What the hell? Can it reroll?
Oh, wow! No, it can't.
Well, hold on. I want it to will. It will be willing everything it's doing today.
Makes sense.
So, retroactive will. So, this is a multi-turn move. For the sake of a Oh, that's not, because it's thrash. That's shitty. That's really shitty. Does the boulder crack at all?
Oh yeah, Marowak goes to town on that boulder.
Okay.
In a
Despite the
show
fact-
of, like, raw physical strength,
Mm-hmm.
Marowak kind of loses itself. It's just Marowak, the boulder, and a thick club
Mm-hmm.
that's on fire.
But the boulder doesn't shatter or anything. It's cracked, but not broken.
No, it is gone.
Okay.
Many pieces, has to be cleaned up before the next show.
Yeah, and I volunteer. Oh, yeah. Okay. Are there like janitors on standby specifically for shit like this?
Yes.
Okay, great. So that is 2 successes that go down by 2 because of all the ones. So 0 successes, but willed to 1. So 1 success.
The judges are concerned. The audience has been silenced.
I come out and bow as I escort my Marowak off stage.
Am I supposed to cheer?
Yay! All hail and you are the Lord.
And then Helioptile is going to be the only one to make an actual show of beauty. As it fires off a large burst of electricity and then captures it back into itself.
Nice. I clap.
It looks decent. Back to
Also,
Absol. Right, Absol is going to perform a spinning dance of blades using its blade scythe thing. It also goes over decently well. Rowlets. Yeah, I have to. Rowlet makes a seductive growling noise. And it goes up, but it goes no better than any other Pokemon. Alright, Marowak.
Alright, I come out again, and this time with no prop. My Marowak standing before me, I bow to the audience and the judges once more. I say, this act is simply called loneliness, despair. I walk off stage. The instruction that has been given is this time rage, with the target of nothing. The idea being this is a circumstance where you have a lot of power to put into no particular goal. The pointlessness of trying to fight what isn't there, or what you cannot hit. So, rage without a target.
Sadly, there is no philosophy attribute.
Beauty.
Exist.
Beauty is
This reminds-
philosophy is beauty.
This reminds me of some Legend of Grimrock, where there were several types of damage, including existential. And I'm not joking. Actually, the only time
I
went
believe
through
it.
this, the only time I went through this slog of a game is with a ranged weapon that dealt heavy existential damage, and the only reason is because no monster was intelligent enough to resist it. This actually inspired Sasha, but never mind.
Nice. So, I would argue that it is trying to, like, same as many artists have come before it, use sadness to display beauty.
So, cry cute.
I'll accept it.
Wonderful. So, beauty contest performed.
Yep.
Nice. Oh, and willing again. So 5. So-
It goes over exceptionally well. Again, the audience is silent, but for a very different reason.
I understand the story, but it still feels weird to clap at that.
And Helioptile.
Alright, I'll be right back. Business call when I have no business. Alright, I'm back.
Helioptile is wiggling its backside.
Hey.
What move is that?
It goes over very well. Tail whip.
Okay. I don't know, is that beauty or cute?
It's cute by definition, but the way you use it.
Absolutely is showing off its claws. It also goes over very well. Rowlet, what are you up to this time? Alright, Rowlet begins glowing. Physically glowing.
Does dirt make him glow?
Rowlet is having a very bad day. Everyone's just confused. Marowak.
Alright. Damaging move. I replace. So the damaging moves I have left are Bone Club, Bone Rush. Let me take a quick look at what Bone Rush is. All right. So, Cubone, I will get once again on stage. Both of us, I bow. I say this performance will be called. It is titled "Hope and Doubt," and it will be performing Bone Rush, split amongst many targets who are not there, as if it is trying to fight off any encroaching belief that things can get better.
All right.
Is this beauty?
Yeah.
Sweet. And once again, it is willed. So, one success.
The audience is confused. As are the judges. Helioptile. It's going to do a dance involving a lot of punching. Absol. Absol makes a single slashing motion as the air around it is cut several places, creating a sparkle pattern.
So, this might be my downfall. In case it wasn't remembered by anyone else, Cubone does, for whatever reason, still have disobedience. For whatever reason.
It does?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, sweet. Oh, thank you. Well, there we go. Problem solved.
This goes over very well, but not as well as your second performance.
Nice.
And this is the final round. Rowlet is going to create leaf darts with its feathers and just send them flying around itself in a tornado of color.
And feathers.
Yeah. It's okay. Rowlet's having a very bad day.
Is that me?
Yep.
Am I coming up?
Time for Marowak. Your final performance.
This time we set up a circle around Marowak of 15 candles. I go up in the upper stage and I bow. And so the final performance today. The lights of friendship. I don't know. Belief, friendship, yeah. And I exit the stage. In this performance, Cubone will be using Flame Wheel in a poi-style performance. And and will commit an effort to attempt to light every candle without knocking any over.
Give it to me.
Beauty has 3 successes.
You don't quite manage lighting every candle,
Mm-hmm.
but it's still pretty good.
Nice.
I clap.
Finally, Helioptile. Uses Parabolic Charge again, but this time it's going to dodge it to try to make it orbit, like make the lightning orbit around it.
Okay.
It's alright, but minus points for the same move.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, the contest is over.
Yay! Do we all come out, take a bow with our Pokemons?
Yes.
Yay! Who gets the most applause?
So, everybody comes out at the same time, so same
Okay.
applause.
Sure.
We will now announce the results. In last place, with a total score of 4,
Mm-hmm.
Abram and Rowlet.
Poor Rowlet.
I clap.
Rowlet had a terrible day. Rowlet was, like, by far the biggest threat. They were the only other Pokemon that actually had contest and perform. In third place, with a combined score of 5, Lindsay and Helioptile. In second place, with a combined score of 7, Dagmar and Absol.
I look at
Our
my key- I
winners,
look at-
with a combined score of 12, Jara and Marowak.
I hug my Marowak. Oh! I thank the judges and I bow to the audience.
I clap more.
Yay!
Marowak will now be presented with the normal rank beauty ribbon.
Yay! I let it accept it. I don't interfere with, like, middlemaning it.
Marowak gracefully accepts the ribbon, gives
Yay!
a bow to the judge,
Yay!
and puts it onto the costume.
Yes! Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And I thank the judges once more. I don't know, is it appropriate to leave the stage now? Or...
The contest has ended. People are now starting to leave. And you are now eligible for the Super Rank contest for beauty.
Ooh!
Well, Marowak is.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, is it me? Can I bring any Pokemon? No, Marowak is eligible. Nice. I congratulate Marowak. I say you did a great job out there, especially with the improvisation. I know we didn't practice the bone rush very well, but we adapted.
It didn't go over very well.
Yeah, no, but we adapted and we pulled through. We did it. Good job.
So what was the sand going to be used for?
Tail Whip for a Zen Garden look.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a very small Zen garden.
Yeah, maybe you just spread it thin.
People won't be able to see it way up on the stage.
That's fair. Unless there's like cameras and mirrors and I don't know.
Well, the judges are, like, right there.
Sure. I mean, I chose a one-pound bag because A, I didn't really think about how much you need for a Zen Garden. B, I didn't want it to be too big of a mess to clean up. But Tail Whip is a non-damaging move. Also, don't really have a way for I think Zen Garden was supposed to be like. I didn't really have a place to put it into the story, but if I were, I would be like contemplation of a better life, something like that. But anyway, yay, we did it.
You did it.
Does anybody come up afterwards and compliment the performance?
Abram and Rowlett just leave immediately.
Oh, I come up and congratulate you. And
Lindsay
Arlak.
gives you a congratulations and then leaves.
I thank her. What place did Lindsay get? That was second place?
Third.
Third place. I said she did well as well.
Dagmar is going to ask for a handshake.
I provide it. I give it to him. And
she will apologize for interrupting your performance.
I say you should, not I don't want to say it in a rude way, but I think there's someone else you should apologize to. Look to my Marowak.
Light chuckle, of course. And an apology.
Yay. And if Cubone accepts, I accept as well. And,
you were, of course, the biggest perceived threat.
Aw, thank you, I think. This is one of the people that was their first time. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I feel like if I were to respond to it, it'd be in any sort of way, it'd be maybe if we all focus on doing our own best, we'll have a better chance of overcoming each other. Working together is how it goes.
We'll see.
Yeah. For my next performance, my Pokemon will be wielding a gun at one of our contestants. So yeah, some sort of graceful departure from the other contestants. But yeah, that's pretty exciting. I'm glad that. Did the woven story surrounding my moves give me any extra points?
Not in the current setup for how it works.
Okay.
But it was still a really nice addition.
Yeah, I think as soon as I registered that Rage was one of Marowak's moves, I'm like, oh well, I know what I'm doing now. My first
turning Rage into an interpretive dance.
Yeah. with the 5 successes on that.
You saw the final scores.
12 versus 7 was the second high.
And 2 of those points were from the costume.
Oh, for me?
Yeah.
Nice. Aside from a ribbon, is there any sort of item prize given to winners of the? I seem to remember in the games. I might be thinking of the bug catching contest. I know there's a contest. If you win, you get a item prize.
Here's a coupon for Pokey R Us.
No.
Pretty ambiguous. Hey.
If you get fans, they might give you something.
I mean...
But this is just a normal rank.
Sure. I could always roll my personal cool contest for, making the fans flustered. Even though, I guess I'm 16, so there should be no flustering going on.
Seductive growl.
The judges are seduced.
I think that's when Nufi would just slowly sink down into the chair onto the floor.
All right, so that was a big thing Jara did. Anything Nufi wants to do?
Nope.
Watch that.
Yeah. Oh, what
No,
was the turnout?
There's a few people who watch this.
Oh, and there's no, like, even small monetary prize either.
Nope.
Alright.
And
Probably.
Dagmar is now Dagmar because
Alright.
Notepad didn't like the AE symbol. I didn't feel like changing the encoding.
That's, that makes me sad, because I think of the analogy for that being like, yeah, my name is Dagmar, but the people at the license facilities doesn't like the AAs. So,
Oh
call me
no!
Dagmar. Yeah, like, it's like culture erasure at its smallest place. My trainer license says Dagmar, so I gotta sign up as Dagmar everywhere. Alright.
Like, sorry, trainer licenses don't have Unicode enabled.
You can't get
It's
emojis.
ASCII or bust. Replace it with bell tone.
I feel like at that point you just say AE. You don't even put the AE symbol, it's AE.
So now what? Like, this wasn't even what you were intending to do. This was a spur-of-the-moment thing that you just decided on.
Yeah, you brought it up. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
It's like, that's a thing that you could do that would spend hours. It's like, yeah, you're right. That would take hours. Let's do it. And you went all out.
Pizza Pony, our mission to disrupt the game as much as possible. And the GM's like, oh, you could do this, wanting us to do it. No, it sounds too hard. Well, you could do this, not wanting to do it. You're right! Wow! Great idea! What you gotta do is, like, suggest the gym battles in a way that implies you don't want us to do it. Then you can just, fight a gym leader, I guess.
You see, that's the fun part. Is that I don't want you to do it. So I don't want to set that up.
I'm also not sure if I want to do that today specifically because I'm tired. Gotta sleep afterwards.
Yeah.
Like if we did start the gym battle, it'd definitely have to end or break off
Sure.
halfway. So,
Oh, we're halfway there? Oh,
Living.
that's it. No. Oh, living? Living, you say? Just shreds, you say?
So now what? You
So-
stayed at a hotel.
Uh-huh.
now we go to sleep.
Yeah.
How good of a hotel are you staying at?
Wait, when was a hotel mentioned?
Are you
By
staying at the
Fuse.
Pokemon Center? Just sleeping on the floor?
Tents in the park.
Tents in the Pokemon Center.
You're not allowed to camp in the park.
Camp beyond the city limits. mean, hotels cost money.
But
I
at
guess
that
I
point,
should-
what was the point of even waiting? Just start the journey and then camp.
I mean, because if I wanted to do the gym battle, I don't think he's running it during the middle of the night.
Are they? Like, what if a trainer comes and the hoot hoots are out at night? So what if someone's like, all right, I just got through training my nocturnal Pokemon, and I'm ready to battle, and they go up to the gym and it's locked. I'm like, oh fucking what? My Pokemon doesn't do well during the day. The gym leaders have to be up 24/7.
This gym, at least, you can challenge at night.
Well, either way, still want to rest, then train first.
Sure. So we rest for the night wherever we might.
I forget, was one rest just one will? Or was it regain all your will?
I don't know. It's somewhere in the book.
It's somewhere in the PDF.
Somewhere in the.
It probably stands for something. I'm gonna guess the F is format.
Public display format. Public display of affection. Printer dot file.
1 will point, rest for a few days.
Oh.
A few days.
Yeah, a few days.
I think
Or accomplish something great.
Oh, do I get a will pack?
Yes.
Does Marowak get a will back?
You and Marowak get will.
Yay, Marowak has 1 will. My will is 3. I guess. I don't know. Or we're saying it's 3. I had it posted as 3 before we started, then I spent a will, and now we got a will back. So,
My
yes.
will is 3. Sounds like a really good combat battle cry.
My will is 3.
My sword is 1, and you will be nothing. Yeah,
anyway.
what's 2?
yeah.
My mom. My mom is 2.
With my will and my sword, I have 4.
I have before the battle. All right, man. We're looking to intimidate and confuse. So,
I have 4.
We're looking
and
to
for
intimidate,
that, you will
confuse,
die.
and learn basic math.
they got a low boss. I don't know if I want the challenge.
You are but 1, but we are 12. Together we make 14. I think.
They're marauders. They have no feeling in their heart. That's why they're burning down schools. No, you misread us. We just hate the thought of anyone being smarter than us, and we're dumb as shit.
Now that we've destroyed the source of your knowledge, you will be as dumb as us.
I love it.
What is mitochondria? We don't know. We just want to Netflix and chill. Good.
Netflicker?
Yes, they don't even know how to pronounce Netflix.
Oh,
That's
okay.
how dumb they are. That's how insidious their gender be.
Anyway, so you rest the night
As
somewhere.
I was gonna ask, just so I know, like, how much are the rates of hotels?
Depends.
What are taxes? Fuse, what are taxes in this world? I think
The
we already
cost of a
established.
hotel room depends on the quality of the hotel room, where the hotel is, and my mood at the time.
Let's say you're going in Russia and taxes are already included in the price.
Yeah, I think we've
Also,
already
you must talk
established.
Zeus accent.
Huh? Oh, I think we've already established that that taxes are nothing in this world.
Yeah, there's no such thing as taxes.
Pokemon Utopia.
No, they make all of their money from fines.
Yes.
Everything gets paid for through, the money that gets just straight up generated by people defeating the
This this reminds me of Jerome and Three Men on a Bike. Because
Don't.
but it's like have fun collecting fines in Germany.
No, money is generated by Meowth.
Yeah. The inflation rate, though.
Meowth wakes up, tears a coin away from himself, goes, "Oh well," and drops again to sleep. This is
The
actually
Federal
what's-
Mint is literally just a room full of Persian
Yeah.
throwing money at a wall.
In normal world we have cash crop. In Pokemon world they have cash cattle.
Well, you see,
Cash cat?
mint is
That's
the catnip
you.
is the catnip is related to mint. So
It's the Federal Mint.
yeah.
This actually makes but basically just how did they get so many Meowths working for them making money? Federal Mint.
Yeah. They just give their Persians raw mint.
I guess no coins were freshly minted. Never mind.
Yep, catnip is a naturally grown member of the mint family. Alright.
Roll for sleeping.
Roll for sleeping.
You sleep. You
didn't
wake
roll.
up.
Fuse, what if we get all ones?
Alright, give me vitality plus survival plus, I don't know.
Oh, I have a lot of dice in that. And not Jara, me.
What's the
Give me
specialty?
vitality plus survival plus stealth.
Alright, rolling that sweet 4 dice. Oh man, 2.
Snake, you have got to wake up.
Whoa! Doofy sleeps better than me.
Alright, you
I like
managed to avoid having your dreams eaten.
Wouldn't that be like dodge?
No,
Wait.
you're hiding from the dream eaters in your sleep.
Hypno! Alright, so we sleep. Tomorrow, we leave for Millet. And...
Or was I going to fight the grass gym?
Oh yeah, you were...
I didn't really decide
I
yet.
concur.
I think I wanted to give it a shot.
You've already beaten Yukon.
Just wanted to mostly get Rock Ruff some extra stat since he's pretty low.
Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. So the reason I asked about other Pokemon on stage, by the way, is because I was fully willing to just be like, Combi, use Gust to blow the sand away after I use Tail Whip. So, we are slept. We trained now. Yes, we train.
Fuse, do we train? Check, 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 check. Woo,
Woo, woo, woo, woo. Alternate universe where everything's the same except trains make Mario noises.
Alright, go ahead and train.
Training.
I had to remind myself how I was actually setting up this gym in case you actually go there.
In case. All right, we're gonna go to the gym. We're probably gonna go to the gym. I think I'm gonna go to the gym. In case you do.
I mean, the thing is,
Okay, I just remembered an old joke, and I basically just imagine. Okay, what if a train, but instead of making choo-choo noises, they yodel?
Good.
Good. All right, here's my alternate universe. Trains, but with legs. They still move only on
And
tracks.
they yodel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and those
yeah,
legs. Yeah.
Full sprint
actually,
on four
yeah.
legs.
Plot twist:
Each car.
those legs are used instead of coaches, not instead of wheels. So instead of so you rest on a bunch of legs flattened together in suitable position.
I'm gonna rest my
Terrible.
legs. Stands up.
Yeah, yeah, and the luxury class, you literally sit on a lap.
Oh,
So anyway,
if you Google "train with legs," you do not get.
How are you
actual
training?
trains. Like these guys on this Google image. By Sparrow.
We're gonna go look for some fucking berries, man. We're in that
Yeah.
forest where we found a bunch of berries. Don't you start with that word as an adjective. I see you. I see your gears turning. Yeah, we're gonna go in the forest up north. Look for some berries.
Or at least that's what Jar is doing.
That's what I'm doing.
you're doing it.
Insight, survival, nature.
Well, if it's a training, there's no specialties.
Insight, survival. Whoa, 4. That's 8, right?
All your Pokemons get 8, unless they have disobedience.
Right.
And what will my role be for sparring?
That would be Strength Fight. Or Vitality Fight. Your choice.
XP. Venipede.
Those are the same for me.
Venipede still has disobedience. That's funny. That's interesting.
Oh boy. This is gonna be a slow few days while I train.
Right? And Embor doesn't even do anything.
It's gonna
Embor
have to
just
do something.
stands there, arms crossed, the whole time.
You gotta get him involved. You gotta get him interested.
Well, I mean, the way I was gonna say it is, it would be I'd pair Ponyta with Embor since they're not small, little, tiny Pokemon like my other ones.
Alright, so
Embor just stands there, arms crossed, staring forward.
something is gonna happen. But I'm gonna give everyone their XP first.
For
I'm gonna
2
have-
hours of training. Embor just
find
stands there
something
and gets hit.
Also, I'm giving Cubone an extra contest. With my 16 XP. Alright. So. Oh,
Gonna go through and
Training is
add all
done.
these amounts.
Will you challenge the gym?
Not today, because I didn't get the specific thing that I wanted to. Which was just a tiny bit of XP for Rockruff.
Alright.
Are you gonna wait another day?
Yes. If Chara
Please.
is okay with that.
What?
I have leveled up Nidoran, I have given Nidoran an extra special, an extra vitality, and so it'd be 14, 16, and an extra dexterity, putting it up to 3. So it is now level 19 from, I believe, level 12, plus an extra contest, so that's another level 21. And according to the Pokedex,
has it gotten vitality, insight, and special?
everything it has is at level 2 except dexterity, which is at level 3.
All right. Nidoran is ready to evolve.
Let me check its move set. Because I think...
Check it fast, because Nidoran is evolving.
Hold on, I might actually scrap that because I forgot I could spend points on moves. Hold on, real quick. Yeah, no, actually, forget all that. It's learning Horn Drill. Fuck it, fuck everything. Oh no, wait. I forget, because Jara isn't really a combat guy. Flatter. Captivate, yes. Nope. Put a sock on this. Hold on. Let me look some stuff up. I ran headlong into this.
There are no moves that it can learn as a Nidoran that it can't learn as a Nidorino.
They do cost more points later, yeah?
Yes.
By any significant margin? Looks like...
Some significant margins. Captivate costs 7 more. Horn Drill costs 8 more. Flatter costs 5 more.
Let me look up what Captivate does. I'll look that up.
Helping Hand gets 3 more.
Captivate... Oh, Helping Hand? What's that cost as a Nidoran?
25.
But yeah, it could learn that if I undo one of its stats and still evolve.
And then Nidoking gets like nothing.
What do you mean?
Look at Nidoking. Page 93.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean. All of its stuff is gone.
It only has 3 moves that it can get from experience.
Oh, here's an unfortunate thing. Nidoran can learn Confusion. No other of its iterations can learn any psychic moves.
Yeah, but those are... like,
Tutor. Well, are there any tutors in this town?
I don't know.
Let me check with that before I spend all this stuff.
Finding a tutor would be a special thing.
So probably not.
It's not something you can count towards.
Can I look?
Like, it's not something you can count on finding on your adventure.
Oh. So if I put off on it having 3 dexterity, that gives me 20 points back, as well as reducing my level by 3. So that's 19, 20, 19, 18, and then 20 XP. And then undo its contest, which allows it to take 8 points back. And then spend 25 of that points for Helping Hand, because Helping Hand just seems like such a Jara move.
Yeah.
Assists an ally. An ally. Together they are stronger. Its priority, Helping Hand's priority is up by 5. Oh, I have an idea. Ooh. Yeah, so that's what's happening. Nidoran is going to get Helping Hand.
You did it.
And it has all of its stats raised to the level of 2, with the exception of Contest.
All right. And Nidoran is ready to evolve.
I allow it. I endorse it. I sponsor it.
Nidoran evolves.
Whoa!
Nidoran is now Nidorino.
Whoa!
It's got 1 more base HP.
Sweet.
It's probably a little bit more heavy now.
And it gains only 1 disobedience.
Whoa! Happiness, loyalty.
Why would that
I know.
change?
Okay.
Because it's happy that it evolved or something?
Yeah.
+1 happy.
If you had like a childhood Pokemon that you grew up with in this like full happiness and loyalty, no disobedience, if it evolved, would it still get disobedience?
Possibly.
Some Pokemon are just cantankerous by nature. There's also the possibility of a Pokemon being, what's the word?
Cantankerous.
Mischievous in nature. Well, even outside of the nature, there's just some Pokemon that are naturally like, it's like, I'm not going to listen to you. See, Nidoran, or Nidorino rather. See, Nidorino. It is the teenage stage.
Nidorino.
Does Nidorino gain? I'm gonna look. If it gains any. No, it's still just poison. Nidoking is poison ground. And it continues having the poison point ability.
Yep. Ability never changes for Nidoran.
Okay. Alright, so that happened.
And something I was going, or that I did mention once, like some amount of weeks ago, the requirement for Pidgey to evolve is to hone its fighting skills. And I don't know what that means exactly, but it does have some points in fight.
Next time it gains 1.
Okay.
Nidorino evolved into Nidoqueen.
Oh, no. Yeah, I thought it was that. It's when it hones its flight skills.
Oh, did I misread it?
Yes.
It has to learn to fly.
Ah. The I and the L just meld together.
Oh. Nidorino can learn a steel move instead of a psychic move.
I think after this training, Pidgey will evolve.
What are its flight skills? Like, what does that mean?
Well, it's been doing a lot of training involving flying.
Mm-hmm. Like, eye in the sky while I taxi service.
That was how we started out.
And now it's a Pidgeotto.
Now he'll be slightly more uncomfortable to sit on my head, going from a 4-pound bird to a 66-pound bird.
He will
Slightly
still
more-
try.
Slightly less comfortable to
Like,
break
that will
your
be
neck.
the first thing that he does. It's like, hey, check it out, I evolved. See? See me on you?
Also,
I'm
Nidorann's
big now.
Nidorann's nature is gentle. Nidorino, rather.
So any attribute that Pidgey didn't have at 2 is now up to 2.
Whoa, 2 insight now. And an extra health.
Yeah, I just kind of had 52 experience just kind of laying around for Nidoran. So, we just got 2 evolved Pokemon. Wonderful, wonderful.
Everyone's like, whoa, Cubone evolved. Can I do that too?
Cubone is at the forefront of evolution technology.
I can have it learn Gust for free now.
Buffy.
Yeah. It does, in fact.
I am 8 experience points away from Combi getting max dexterity. Oh, also, honey happened, so I sell that for 50 money. I don't know. Just gonna say that today is a honey day. So I sell the honey. Well, would it even be producing honey while holding the egg? Also, we have an egg.
How many steps have we taken?
We've walked for...
You have taken a lot of steps.
Yeah. Alright, let's do some math. How long is a day in Pokemon? How many steps? Okay, how many steps can you take per second? Well, it's not to say we've been walking non-stop for that long.
The real question is, are you going to actually stay here for another day, train some more, and then go fight a gym?
Yes.
Jara doesn't mind.
Right? What are you going to be doing for this day?
I'm taking a short rest after the training.
Grooming.
And then
Berries. We looked for berries as a thing. Did we find any? With 4 successes.
Wasn't that your training?
Yeah. So we don't. Well, that was the role for training in the process of finding berries.
Here, give me a nature.
Alright.
Just
So,
nature.
just nature.
You found 3 berries.
Nice.
So give me 2d12 3 times.
Sorry for cutting you off, Newfie.
that's fine.
And by d12, I meant d6 again. Because I make that mistake in speaking every time.
2d12. 2d6. 2, 11, and 8.
So you find a common, an uncommon, and a rare.
Ooh. Now I know what those are.
Now hold on while I find the berry list.
Newfie, do you know what you're doing next?
Not
Give
for the rest of
me a
this day.
D2.
A D2?
Yes.
2.
You found a persimberry.
Personberry.
Persim.
Yes.
You found a personberry.
Persum. Yes.
Now give me a D4.
2.
You found an oranberry.
Oh, ran. Is it supposed to be
Also,
like...
give me a D3.
Is it... What should be 2? Nope, it's 3.
Found a 3.
You found a lumberry.
Lum?
Yep, lum.
Lum. Sounds delicious.
You did it.
Do I know what these berries represent?
Do you?
Can I nature it with my dice?
You can acknowledge it.
I'm pretty
You
sure
give me
you've
an
already.
insight and knowledge lore.
I'm pretty sure you've already done it for the first 2 berries.
3.
Now you probably know what persim and oran do.
I don't have lore. Whoa!
So as a refresher, if you need it, persim was heal confusion, oran is heal 1 damage.
I've never gotten an Oran before.
It's the most common berry, usually. Except in this game, where it's uncommon for some reason.
Alright. Heal. What's the flavor of Oran?
I don't know.
Alright, I'll look that up.
It's citrus.
Wonderful. Alright, I guess it's
And
more of
the lumberry is a cure-all.
What? Oh, like status effects.
Yeah. Any status effect.
That's like a double-edged sword, isn't it?
Even death.
No, death is not a status effect.
Oh, you know. Cures the dead. Well, with my 4 lore rolls, can I determine by where I found these berries where to find more of them reliably?
No.
There was just the one berry by itself.
So, question about cure-all.
Lumberries are exceptionally rare.
If a Pokemon had confusion, would it Pokemon eat the lumberry?
Yes.
Could I tell a Pokemon not to eat a lumberry, except for X, Y, and Z circumstance?
You can tell them that.
Would they do it?
Maybe.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful. All right. Well, thank you.
More
I
like
found my berries.
lumderful.
Lumderlum. All right. Doofy has existence in this world. Let's see if they can earn it.
Earn your existence.
But before that, I had a question about held items. Like asking, do they exist? And where would you find them?
They do exist, and you have found some in Newcomb.
Uh-huh. Reminder that
Yeah, Bone Club is.
yeah.
So you'd have to go shopping. I assume.
Or just find them.
Or that. Whoa, it's the Bone Club in this forest.
It's also a thick club.
Yeah. Every time it happens to be named that.
Where's the raid list of held items?
It starts on page 80.
So, we train, we fight, we eat our
You sleep.
prey.
You train again.
This is the life of a
First, I'll look at the
Pokemon
store and look into what held items do.
What the hell item? What the hell item? Created with all our own goodness. Can I just spend the rest of the eternity looking for berries?
Become the berry monger.
That's Jara's new name.
You could look for berries again tomorrow.
If I continue looking for berries, will you, as the GM, make them harder and harder to find?
You can only get them once a day.
Or, like, as a means of pushing me out of the forest and representing me having all the berries, will it be, like, increased thresholds every week or whatever?
No.
So I could just indefinitely look for berries as I work my job, which I will be getting if I do this, because I won't.
No, you can't get a job if you're going to be training every day.
If I look for berries not as a part of a training regimen, will increase chances of finding a berry?
No.
Okay. Vile plum.
What I just thought of?
What?
An interesting way that you could save a day here.
Mm-hmm.
If you had Rockruff do something out of combat and then ended the session.
Oh, yeah. I feel like it'd just be easier to skip through.
That
the
would
next
be
day and
silly.
train.
What do you mean? I don't
The
get
end
it.
of session experience.
Yeah.
And I'm specifically trying to just get a little bit of experience for Rockruff.
We could just honor system it, be like, yeah, here's some XP.
No. You gotta train.
I have a train? Surprise, your inheritance is an entire train. Good fucking luck.
My inheritance
Does it
from
come with a
who?
track,
Everyone.
Good luck! I'm sorry for your loss.
Where are you going? Away on the train, but it's my train.
Only if you can catch it.
It's a in the
And then there's a train that just goes back and forth all day, every day. Until that guy can catch it.
And they have to physically catch it with their hands.
Yes. Tag, you're mine.
It's not in the rules that he doesn't have to get hurt doing it, but... How much does a train sell for? If I googled how much does a train sell for, how many lists would I be put on?
I mean, I don't think we'd put you on the list.
Put you on the
mean,
list
just
of
the
people
engine?
who might have a train to sell.
I'm already on
Oh
that
boy,
list.
I'm looking for a train.
Google is just like me personally looking for a train.
I have some model trains.
Well, look, I don't care how many pageants you trains have won. Okay,
They are very special trains.
the model trains,
So anyway,
like a model citizen,
what are you guys doing for an entire day?
eating pasta.
It gets everywhere. Full circle.
You know, it's spaghetti.
Alright, so you guys eat pasta for a full day.
No, actually, I go shopping and looking for a single piece of charcoal.
Wait, is this the next day? Have we trained already?
No.
Well,
this
too
is-
bad, because held item quality charcoal is held item.
It's uncommon.
You're
I
not
wanted to
going to
see
find any
charcoal.
held items in chain store.
I'm gonna
Oh.
look for a
But
gun.
this is the store.
Yeah. But you need the market.
All right, can I look for some like odd job, single day, no commitment work to do?
You can look.
I'll look. What am I looking with?
Give me a cool contest etiquette.
Oh, the worst stats ever. No, they're not worst stats. They are.
Give me a
however,
strength fight throw.
I'm gonna re-roll that. I'm gonna re-roll that for 4 dice.
Oh boy.
Exactly the same as might as well be.
You want to re-roll it with 2 dice?
No. Technically have a chance to get better. But no.
You want to will it?
I'm tempted to re-roll it with 2 dice and also will it, but I'm gonna not succumb to that temptation. Can I give up and try again later with full dice? Like
You
if I
find
don't-
somebody willing to give you 100 poke if you spend the rest of the day dancing in a hot dog suit.
Yeah, can I give up and try again later? Like it's the beginning of the day. We get up at 6. We train for 2 hours. It's 8 now. I look
No.
around for jobs. Huh?
It's take it or leave it.
No, that's it. That's it. I don't want to do that though. This doesn't.
You can have
fulfill
your
me.
Pokemon help you too.
No.
Put Marowak in a hot dog suit.
Marak's coming for
Sell
you.
some hot dogs.
What are they? I want to ask him what the hot dogs are made out of.
Are you a cop?
Should I be?
You want to be hired as one?
They're made from those animals that you hear about but never see.
Why should I be a cop? I'm the reason you never see him. That's what he says. Yeah, no. I wouldn't want to
They
spend
get their
time-
meat from those just a normal cow farm.
Better be glad I don't have a mill tank. Alright, yeah, no, I don't do that.
But what about their pork hot dogs?
Embors.
No. Tepig.
Oh no. Anyway, I'm not doing anything for the rest of today.
Does Newfie want to dance in a hot dog suit?
No.
For 100 poke. Maybe for
Actually, I'll make that roll to see if I find a better job.
if they find better jobs, can I go along with them for it?
You can try.
And what was that roll?
That was a
Contest,
cool
etiquette.
contest equating.
Equitical. Equitical hit.
You
Sport
gotta get a
20
critical hit.
Almost.
You want to try again with 3? It's actually a very busy day at the Pokemon Center today, and they really need somebody to clean up.
I can do that.
Does it look like a two-person job?
If you're willing to split the pay.
What's the pay?
400 Poke.
I look at Newfie.
I say that's fine.
Yay.
You work together and get 200 Poke each without dancing in a hot dog suit.
In the middle of summer.
Do any of my Pokemon gain loyalty for not for me not doing that?
They don't
gain happiness.
lose loyalty.
This is for you, man. This is for all you guys.
Please don't. Do it for someone else, please.
How much happiness would Rockruff gain if I let him chase the person in the hot dog suit?
1 arrest's worth of happiness.
That depends on if they get to eat the hot dog suit.
Oh yeah, Rockruff did. We did meet them on a meat excursion.
Yeah, the meat truck.
Did I recognize the hot dog guy from the hot dog truck?
No.
It could have been.
I'm going to see if Rockruff wants to eat a hot dog.
How much are the hot dogs?
Rockruff definitely wants to eat a hot dog.
How much are the hot dogs?
10 Poke for 1 meal.
Do you really call 1 hot dog a meal?
It's a supersized one.
It's 1 meal of hot dogs.
Okay. Like, around.
Otherwise, it's like 3 Poke a piece.
Let's
So what,
see.
you got like 3 hot dogs and a
Just
drink?
hot dog and no drink. So like the meal would be like 2 hot dogs, fries, and a drink.
Okay. That sounds good. I want one. Fuse, I want one. Not in game though, real life.
Me too.
Would- I think the only other Pokemon that would want this would be Jangmo-O. Does he want some hot dogs?
Probably.
Okay, I buy a meal for both Rockruff and Jangmo-O.
If their happiness is less than 3, they gain 1.
Jara huffs. My cooking's not good enough for you? No. That's not a
They
thing that
both
happens.
already had 3. So they're just content Just how happy they are.
You've sustained their happiness. For now.
Oh, did
Hunger.
Cubone
What were you gonna
gain?
say?
Yeah, did Cubone gain any stats, happiness, loyalty for all that contest stuff?
Good point.
Their
No.
current stats is
But Marowak gains a
Mar-
happy.
Marowak currently has 2 happiness, 1 loyalty.
That's dumb.
Yeah.
Well, now they have 3 loyalty and 4 happiness.
Oh! Thank you.
Because they should have been gaining that for a while.
Yup. And the disobedience. I think the disobedience is the fact that Marowak just has a lot of disobedience, and we cut it down to a lower amount, but let me look.
And just for reference, for my Pokemon, all of them have loyalty 2, except for Rockruff that has 3. Emboar has 1 happiness, Rockruff has 3. And all my other Pokemon, except for Fennekin, has happiness 3, and Fennekin has happiness 2.
Well, Fennekin can have 3 by now.
What a fox, like a hot dog. I guess
Probably.
it's also canine.
So wait, you're asking the fox if it wants a hot dog?
Yes.
So Fuse, what does the fox say?
I was waiting for it.
Good. So yeah,
Fox
Alolan
says,
Marowak.
yep.
Alolan Marowak defaults with 3 disobedience. So just erase it all. Yeah, down to 0. Good. Loving it. Marowak has 3 disobedience. Alolan Marowak, which it evolved into from Cubone. So, but we're going to say that because of the
Cubone
way it
had how
evolved,
much disobedience?
none by default, but I think 2 because of it being depressed and all.
So yeah, no disobedience.
Oh, alright. So its disobedience effectively went down by 5. Because,
How?
well, because it had... It's because it's at 0 now. And it went down by 3 because it's at 0 now and Marowak has 3. And it had 2 more than it usually has as a Cubone. So 2...
Yeah, so you already got rid of 2, and then it only would have gained 1.
Okay, so disobedience is not... So to clarify...
Disobedience carries over,
Okay, good.
including negative disobedience.
Sweet. So, would Cubone have had any disobedience during the play? The performance?
No.
Okay, good. But,
Because
so,
you
okay.
asked that during
Yes.
the performance,
Yes, I did.
and I already answered.
Yes.
It's
But-
also a Marowak.
Yeah, I still have yet to save Cubone's file as a different thing. So also, we used to call him Marowak Cubone. So, to clarify, once and for all, Cubone, 0 disobedience by default, evolves to Marowak, will have 3 disobedience by default. But if you have done enough to prove great reasons for it to obey, one way or another, that would carry over through negative disobedience, making it have less. Also, if it gained a disobedience, it would still only go to 3. And we can talk about this later. So I have questions. But, alright, 0. Good. Wonderful. Loving it.
You know what I haven't looked at in a long time? What it takes to
Me.
make Ponyta evolve. It's after reaching a certain level.
I can't check
did
for
it.
Venipede. You know, we should. How much money do you have right
you've
now?
spent a day eating hot dogs
Yep.
How much money do you have right now?
and
by the
also
way?
cleaning a Pokemon Center.
Yep.
Sleeping and then training?
Hold on. How much money does Goofy have?
2,309.
All right. First thing, I'm going to give over 275 money. Then I'm
So
going
it
to.
was pointless to split the money.
Well, I don't even have the other subject, so I give over 200 of it. But I still helped with the work, so half your load, doubled your pay. Or Anyway.
Same pay.
same pay, yeah. Question, observation. We have enough money now to get a new Pokedex entry. Do we?
Do you?
Newfie's the one with the money. It's Newfie's money, so Jara immediately brings it up. He doesn't even suggest that we should or shouldn't. Jara just brings it up. It's like, we could get potions and items and whatnot, or we could get a whole new entry of the Pokedex. Your call.
You grab a whole other region.
Kind of don't want to be left with 0 money, or 9
Yeah.
money in this case.
Yeah, I agree. It would be nice to know more about our starting Pokemon, Combi, Venipede. Oh yeah, you have Ponyta, so we already know about yours. But then there's your Fennekin, and there's your yada yada.
Even
Also
remember my
Torterra.
Pokemon.
Yeah, Torterra. You have a Ponyta, you have a Jingmo, you have a Fennekin.
Of course, you already have the Pokedex stuff for the Pokemon that you have.
Oh, okay. So we can look at their entries if we own them. Okay. Good. Yeah, so there's no rush for the next Pokedex entry, but assuming we are...
Did you have a region in mind?
No. Just the next one. Johto, I guess. Started with Kanto, go to Johto, just progress. With 10,000, I believe it is. More, 10,250 more, or 500 more. 12,500 more. We will have enough to have every entry. Assuming our money only goes net positive over the next however long, we'll continue having enough to get the next Pokedex entry.
Oh, here's a question, Fuse. When an evolved form of a Pokemon has a smaller cap for a skill, but you've already raised it past to a current cap on the previous evolution, does it lose that point? Or keep
Nope.
That's the entire point of what I'm doing with Combi, actually. Combi has one more dexterity than what Venipede or Vespiquen is allowed to have.
Okay.
Or
That's called overtraining.
and Combi knows it. Combi knows that's what it's called.
Also, Combi gets, no moves.
Let me look at
Exactly no moves.
Combi. It can learn Bug Bite. Can it
And
even learn
Bug Buzz.
Can it learn Bug Bite later, even? It can learn Bug Buzz later. It cannot learn
It
Bug
cannot
Bite.
learn Bug Bite.
Oh, I'm looking. Sorry, I was looking at a different place.
Can't even learn Bug Buzz.
So I'm inclined to learn Bug Bite at some point.
And Bug Buzz.
Endeavor, Tailwind, and Swift are all gone. I think.
Question mark.
Yeah.
A question mark?
Fuse could just give Combi the move right now.
I think it's implied the question marks are move tutor moves. That's the decision we've been going with. So you have to go to someone who knows how to teach it, and them teach it to them.
Is that why you were asking for a tutor earlier?
Yeah. I want to look up Bug Bite. It's a power 2 move with a damage pool of strength +2. The added effect is if the target Pokemon is holding a berry, the user eats it and gains its effect.
Oh boy.
And the accuracy is dexterity plus fight plus brawl. Dexterity is something I do have a light of. Yeah, I was thinking about having Combi learn Bug Buzz because it's a sound-based move. It says
Yeah.
the Pokemon uses its wings
good
or
move.
a part of its body to emit sound waves that harm and affect the target. So I was thinking about getting it for like playing music or melodious tunes, but nope, specifically harmful.
You're
And
harming
that's
my
what
bad
the
mood
thing
away.
is used for. But that doesn't mean that has to be what you use it for.
Could I use Bug Buzz to make music? Pleasant music?
Yeah.
What are you saying, Newfie?
You're harming my bad mood away.
Wonderful. Sound-based.
It would just be
chance.
harder.
Okay, here's a question. It says roll 1 chance dice to reduce the foe's special defense. Can this be done multiple times, or is it just done?
No.
And you can't. All right, I thought not.
You know how
See
Combi-
rules for changing things.
Yeah, it's the lowest effect. No stacking.
The highest effect.
Yeah. With a negative. I was confusing terminology. All right.
So Combi makes honey, but shouldn't Vespiquen make more combis?
That is a potent point.
Anyway,
Oh yeah. Roll for sleep.
No.
That was the end of today.
alright, you're gonna sleep and then train.
Yep.
Sleep on a train. Sleep with a train.
Train on a train.
We're also
Ah, sleep.
pretty close now, after all of the faffing about. So we're probably not actually going to have enough time to do that gym challenge.
No.
That's fine with me. So we
Yeah.
can just start that next time.
So quick, make your Pokemon all do something out of battle.
They ate hot dogs out of
That doesn't count.
We looked for berries.
Eh.
Okay, well, first thing, training.
Cubone definitely does.
Yeah, Marowak definitely does.
Yes,
Cubone
Marowak.
doesn't exist.
Cubone exists in my
Cubone
heart.
died.
No. Oh, I guess that's true.
Yeah.
Because ghost. Newfie, what are you talking about?
Training before we end.
Yes.
So I know.
So we'll be confused of whether or not you're able to train next time.
All right.
I'll
No,
just
we
bring a
won't.
note
What are you doing?
that, I think we'll go back to the old standby of running across the field to the forest.
Looking for berries. 2
Dex
successes.
survival alert.
But there is no
Alert.
specialization in training.
Athletics. Yeah, it is not that. So don't.
I'll
I got-
add it if you want me to.
No. Not allowed. Dex survival.
I got 4 points for everybody because the last 2 dice are 2s.
Nice.
Okay. So first, before this, like,
4
race,
experience points.
yeah, I'm going to tell Embor that I bet you can't make it to the forest before us. And it hopes to motivate him to actually run to the forest.
It agrees with your bet. Fuck. Yeah, I'm a tough. I mean, I'm a.
Either way, here we go. Hey,
Nice. Even Embor gets 4 experience points.
because he needs more. So let's see.
Yeah, Embor gave you a head start.
Yeah, Embor has 3 dexterity, so he's pretty fast. So let's see.
Hold on a
Rough
second.
would get- Six.
Can you go ahead and give me happiness plus loyalty?
Of who?
For Embor?
Are you sure it's not Neon?
I'm like neon.
Can he will this?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so. Wow.
Alright,
Oh.
-1.
Versus negative.
Embor is not there when you get back. Maximum
Yes,
disobedience.
-1. You got a net 5.
Yeah, you got
So-
a crit on disobedience.
We're looking for this guy now, yeah?
They know what we're doing at the start of next session now.
We're looking for Enbor. We find him. He's laying beat up in a field with some bigger Pokemon on top of him.
So while you're spending a while running into the forest and back, Embor is in town doing something.
Oh no!
We'll find out what next time on Pokerole Z.
Oh. Right, saving file.
On that note, I'm gonna end the stream. See y'all
Good
next
God.
time.
Bye!
Nothing about.